When you're about to give the fluids, you'll want to make sure you mark or look where you are to start with. And right now we are right at kind of the zero, or we have not given any of the fluids that are in the bag yet. And our first dose will go down kind of in between at the top of the tape here, so about 50 mLs. When you're ready to apply, the area to give the fluids is right over the shoulder blades, right in the area that I'm scratching here. Our goal is to get them subcutaneously or underneath the skin. So to do that, I'm going to scratch over the area to help desensitize that skin, just so she's not feeling anything as we're placing the needle. Again, lift up the skin to form a tent, or to help lift up that skin, and then I'm going to place the needle kind of in the back portion of that tent, parallel to kind of her back. So I don't want to risk, again, going in at an angle or anything else and going through that pocket. So to lift up and going straight in the back helps with that, or helps prevent you from misplacing the needle. So again, when you're ready to go here, I tend to scratch over the surface of the skin where I'm going to be applying the needle, just to help desensitize it. I then want to remove the cap from my needle, form my tent with the skin, feel where I'm going to apply the needle, and then place the needle. There may be a slight pinch just as it's being placed, but otherwise the patients tend to do well with application. After the needle has been placed, I am then going to go back to my control for the flow of the fluids, roll that to the wide portion, and then as we look in the indicator window here on the bag, I can see that I have flow as it's dropping here, and then I'm just going to let her hang tight and watch where my fluids go here top. As the fluids are flowing, you'll see that they will accumulate into a small pocket over the shoulder blades, and that's completely normal. After we remove the needle, you may see a couple drops of fluids come out the back where the needle was placed, but that is completely normal. With gravity, and as she is sitting here, you may see the fluids kind of shift down to one way or another, down as far as to the elbow. Just with the subcutaneous space, they have quite a bit and should not cause any problems. Otherwise, she is tolerating having the fluids applied without any issues. Sometimes you can give a slight squeeze to the bag just to help increase the flow and speed up the process so they don't have to sit still for as long. And looking at the bag, we are at our necessary dose here, the 50 ml, so I'm going to roll my indicator down to the bottom here to help occlude flow of the line. In my window here that I was monitoring to make sure that I had flow, it is now stopped, so I'm able to go ahead and remove the needle. I'm going to pinch kind of over where that needle is placed and hold for just a second, and then replace my cap, and then you're finished with administration of the fluids.